Hello, I'm here reviewing a beer that I really knew nothing about until I heard that it was distributed in the Chicago area when I was there. It's Old Nation's M-43 IPA. And ironically, actually, like the store where I bought this, the guy was like, "Oh yeah, this is one of the first Midwestern hazy IPAs that, you know, people kind of took seriously as a really good New England IPA." And they give you all the info on this. 6.8% alcohol, they say 65 IBUs. It's a little higher than some New England styles. And Pilsner malt, wheat malt, oat malt, Citra, Calypso, Amarillo for boil, and Citra, Amarillo, and Simcoe for the dry hop, because Calypso can be, I don't know, a little bit too dank and old-fashioned and piney, perhaps, if you use it in the dry hops. So let's jump into it. It was canned on 19th of December, which is 15 days ago, I believe. And I had actually had a can of this and wasn't super duper impressed, but I feel like I was just drinking too many great things over the holidays and my palate was kind of shot. So I'm excited to try it with a more closer look and clearer palate. I did bring this here on the airplane, so the sediment and everything may have been kicked up even more than usual. That is looking quite hazy. Not sure how good the lighting is in this spot right now, but that is definitely hazier looking than it was before. Completely opaque, I would say. I don't know, there's a little bit of a shadow there. Good looking head. Yeah, and it has kind of a muted aroma. That's what I thought about when I first had it, and it seems about the same right now. I'm getting malty, oaty, weedy notes, Honey Nut Cheerios. And not a big, bright, citrusy, juicy, tropical aroma like I would expect. Pretty full mouthfeel, but lots of barley flavor, which I'm not against. Barley is really nice, but I wouldn't say it's super juicy. It finishes with an interesting sweetness. It's almost like very Simcoe forward in that flavor. It's got some like berry notes. Not very bitter at all. Very lightly toasty. Yeah, but lots of berry. Almost blueberry. Yeah, definitely blueberry notes. And slight sort of orange, but it's not like that fresh, super juicy, succulent orange. Maybe it's a little bit like white grapefruit. Not super tropical to me. And doesn't have a lot of those like candy, fruity esters from the yeast, or like Citra bringing its like crazy tropical, almost cotton candy like notes that I often get. It's very drinkable. Like there aren't a lot of off-putting features about it. It's a little bit sweet, not too sweet. Now there are some lingering tangy esters I notice. Yeah, it's now I'm actually tasting like tang, like fake orange drink. It reminds me of, you know, a Fanta or something like that, or a blend of Fantas, like berry and orange maybe. Very pleasant to drink. Yeah, it's a mixture of, you know, fruit sodas with some malt soda. All together, it's very low in the bitterness. I can see people who don't like IPAs and things that are super hot, quote unquote hoppy or bitter, liking this one. It's pretty pleasant. Like it's not really super thick and smooth in the mouthfeel. It's a teeny bit seltzery in the carbonation and feel. Not blowing me away, but pretty good. I'd give it probably close to a 4. But I just wish we're brighter, had more hop explosions in there. It's just rather sweet and mild, I would say. They do a double dry hop version of this. Maybe that would be more suited to my tastes, but there are plenty of breweries who do, quote unquote, single dry hopped or non-double dry hopped standard versions of their IPAs, and I like those more than the double dry hop versions because that gets too intense and too chalky and bitter. This one, I guess I would say it's not very chalky. I think maybe I thought I was noticing some gypsum-y flavors, but I'm not really getting that in this one. It doesn't taste like actual chalk. Well, there is a slight minerality in the finish. Maybe it reminds me a bit of one of those fruit Pellegrino seltzers, but it's not juicy enough to be that. It's no juice bomb. It's not very dank either. It's just rather muted and mellow, I guess I'd say, but nothing else wrong with it or off-putting. I probably will not buy it again, but if these flavor notes sound good to you, then I would recommend it, but it's pretty run-of-the-mill sort of hazy IPA, at least for New England standards. Not to be a snob or anything, but that's it. Bye.